Hello and welcome back. I'm Deirdre and this is episode 16 of moving into my new home, having downsized, decluttered, packed up, unpacked, done all of that. And I'm finally, actually almost sorted, except for the study. Well, and a few other things, but particularly the study. And I really need it. One, I really need it. I'm sick of working A, on the floor, and B, on that little table, and I have to clear everything off, and just sick of it anyway. Or in bed, there's always bed. But I need my study to be clear and ready to move my proper desk back in, which is of course a table. And to do that, I'm going to have to tidy it up, sort it out, and get some stuff out of there because it can't all stay there when my table comes. So some of it's going off to be donated. I think that's probably the only, there's only really one thing that has to go. Everything else will fit. But my friends who have been so kindly storing it for me need the space. They have boomerang children and they're coming back into that space, and I need to get my stuff out. And here it is. Here's my study. And yes, I know it doesn't have the best art look, but look, I will do something about that. Maybe a reverse blind in the bottom half that you pull up from the bottom, and just because it's nice having the sky, I just don't need the roof. Anyway, this is the study. So it's I finally blew up my exercise ball, which is good. Gosh, they're a pain to blow up. But there's this stack which has got my printer on it that I can't really get to. Other stuff over here. My computer, which is sitting on the desk. Now this is the thing that will go. It will go. So I've got to clear that off. These two cupboards I think I will need, and I will keep them, and they can sit under my desk, which will go sort of in here somewhere. That chair can scoot over into the corner in the space that will leave. And then there's my comfortable chair that I love and I sit on. There's just some lamps here and one of those picture shelves from picture ledge rather from IKEA, and there are a couple of lamps in here that if I don't use them in here I will sell. And there's the thing that I have to organise, because once that's organised and things are stored in here, which is currently sort of full of electronic stuff, bits and pieces, then I can really feel like I've sort of settled in and I know where everything is. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do this shelf unit, the drawers underneath it, and that mess over here, which probably is bigger than it looks. But I've also got a box full of paper down here. And whether I get to that or not today, we'll see. I have great storage in here, but what it effectively is a craft cupboard and my tools and everything else in there that gets stored. I can't remember what I put up there. Cushions that will have to go, I think. It's not great looking, but I'm going to do something about that too. Okay, here we go, and I'll get started. What I'll do is I'll work from the top down, top across perhaps, because I'll need a little ladder for that one, just a step stool. It's a bit tall for me. And I'm going to try and sort of replicate what I had in there in the other house, because it worked. And I should have mentioned that I made a cup of tea, of course, so that I have something to amuse me while I'm doing this. And I hope you realise I'm only doing it because this is Sunday and I promised to do a Sunday upload. So this is what I mean by accountability buddies. There is no way I would be doing this today if I didn't say I would have an upload. And yet, then it would be another week and it still wouldn't be done. So that's why I do this. So thank you for being here, whomever is watching. And yes, I need tea. Chai, tea with honey, which is just lovely. Of course, I need to now wipe them as I pull them down so that it's all clean before I put anything else back up. And this is what I clean with. It's white vinegar with water, a tiny bit of dishwashing liquid, just really the tiniest amount, and then a good shake, and then several drops, like about 10 drops of lemon essential oil, so it smells really nice, and that has an extra cleaning power as well. And the bottle comes from, and it's the best one I've ever found, and everybody who's Swedish can laugh, the bottle of course comes from IKEA. These are the best empty spray bottles you can buy. They're easy to hold, they work, more to the point, yes, they work, they don't just stop. So yeah, there we go. It's very sophisticated, incredibly expensive cleaning fluid that I use for everything. I have done this. My eyes are watering and I've just put drops in because it was dusty. So I've been cleaning it and cleaning the books as I went and putting it all together so it looks like, you know, my office again. And the best thing is that I have completely emptied two bookcases that are in the TV sort of room, and that means that I can now get rid of those. They can leave the apartment, which is more decluttering, which is good. I'll just show you what I've done. I'm quite happy with it. It looks neat and tidy again. I know where everything is. And there it is. I've got clear boxes up the top in case I do need to use them for extra filing. I'll just make them white. Probably just spray the interior and make them white if I do need to. Otherwise I'll get rid of them. But that's it, all organised and tidied up again, which is great. These are all fall down here, the sun coming in, which is rather nice, a beautiful afternoon. And that's done. What's not done is what is behind me. Yes, okay, this is the bit I'm just about to do. Okay, but the aim is, as I said, to get this completely empty, apart from just my computer sitting on it, so that when my table, my desk comes in, I can just get rid of that, just give it away. I'll show you the bookcases I emptied. These are now empty and I can give them away, sell them, whatever, and this room will get some extra things out of it. I'm really pleased about that. And there it is. It's a lot more tidy. It's quite useful again now, and I know where everything is. And the ball is pumped up. That was a big deal in itself. I'm ready now for my desk to come in. Then that can go out. The two cupboards can have casters. I'm going to put casters on the bottom so that they just wheel wherever I want them to go. Well, that was actually quite a good day's work. I know I didn't show you all the moving up and down and wriggling around. I mean, it would have taken forever. And really, I don't think that's the point. The point is that I have finally got in there, got it tidied out. It took me about 2.5 hours actually in total to do that. That was episode 16 done. I'm really pleased. I didn't get out to the balcony and it's turned into the most beautiful day. But I will go through and start doing some design, and I'll talk you through it on episode 17 probably. And then I'll have a better idea of what it is that I'm going to start doing. I'm not sure how I'll approach this yet, but I'm going to sort it out, and I'll take you along and we'll see, you know, you can see what I end up doing out there. Now don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis. The link's, you know, down there in the description. And if you would like to see more of this, please subscribe and have a look at the playlist of the things that I've been doing in the past to get me here. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're having a lovely time, and I will see you soon. Bye.